Coming up on CityView, unexpected encounter, how one man discovered a piece of his family history at the Asian American Resource Center. Keep Austin moving, a behind-the-scenes look at the high-tech team tackling the city's traffic troubles. But first, Austinites take a stand against crime. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Alicia Dean. Doors were locked, porch lights were on, and folks were out and about in an effort to prevent crime and drug use in Austin neighborhoods. It was all part of the 2015 National Night Out. Every year, thousands of communities across the nation host parties to boost neighborhood spirit and strengthen relationships between residents and the police.
We are all out and about because we recognize that what makes Austin one of the safest cities is not just the excellence of the police department, it's the outstanding relationship. Seeing police officers in this neutral environment, in this positive environment, in this festive environment really plants seeds, and I think it shows young people that the police officers are there to help, and more importantly, having self-respect and respect for their fellow young people.
Oh, I like it.
The city's economic development and parks and recreation departments have joined forces to recognize Austin's thriving creative community by proclaiming October Austin Creates Month in conjunction with the National Celebration of Arts and Humanities Month.
Advanced civilization must not limit its efforts to science and technology alone.
National Arts and Humanities Month, the largest annual celebration for the arts and humanities in the nation, is designed to recognize the importance of culture in America and to encourage all citizens to actively participate in the arts. Locally, the month of October will be host to numerous activities presented by or in partnership with the EDD's Cultural Arts Division and PARD's Museums and Cultural Programs Division.
This month, we want to shine a bright light on the important roles that the arts and creativity and Austin's cultural heritage play in our city. We also want to celebrate the creative individuals and organizations and businesses who contribute to making our community so culturally vibrant. Arts and culture and creativity are keys to our city's unique and distinctive identity, and they are valued contributors to our community's character, our quality of life, and our economy.
I need to know you're close.
For more information, check out the website at the bottom of your screen. The Austin Mobility Committee got a behind-the-scenes look at the city's traffic management center. That's where city staff monitors more than 100 intersections across the city to actively help ease congestion by keeping an eye on traffic flow and changing signal timing remotely and immediately.
Now we're ready to get started.
So we have 14 slides. It's packed with a lot of information. The Mobility Committee is a committee of the council who focus on transportation issues.
To retime a signal, are you going out to physically on site to the signal?
Yes. A lot of times the cameras can help, but also getting out there and seeing the side streets, seeing what activity you have coming in from the driveways if it's a lot of commercial development.
There's quite a number of locations on the wall.
We have signals, over 1,000 signals. We manage those for TxDOT as well that are within the city of Austin. They pay us for that. They wanted to come over and learn a little bit more about what we're doing here in terms of the Transportation Management Center.
Because those are some interesting questions that we should be thinking about.
They're very familiar with transportation in the region and the needs. Special events, over 100 special events in downtown each year. But they wanted to come see what do we do here at the city with managing transportation on a daily basis. Waterline breaks, South Lamar, and Pia Peak. We've been very successful at attracting people to Austin. It's a great place to live.
Yeah, just like if you were taking a right turn. As we grow, as we become more and more complex, we need that technology to help us be as efficient as we can so we can move around as efficiently as we possibly can.
What is it that we do on a daily basis to help manage traffic in Austin and improve mobility? And that's what they got to see today. We've talked to them a lot about it, they're aware of it, but then being here and seeing it, it just makes it so much more real.
Great, this is really good. Thank you very much.
The Austin Transportation Department manages 70% of the 1,000 traffic signals across town from this one room. That's pretty impressive. But you know, the city also relies on residents like you to help monitor the roads. If you see a problem or have a concern, let us know by calling 311. City Council has agreed to move forward with a plan to create a sobriety center in partnership with Travis County. A group of law enforcement and medical officials drafted a report recommending a 5,000 square foot facility with roughly 30 to 40 beds. Referrals for treatment and medical screening will be made available at the center, and it could create a handful of full-time jobs. A couple of scheduling notes for you. The November 3rd City Council work session and the November 5th Council meeting are canceled. The Asian American Resource Center is marking its 2-year anniversary with a special exhibit you won't want to miss.
For the brave, for the proud.
I Want the Wide American Earth, an Asian Pacific American story. A traveling exhibit by the Smithsonian debuted at the Resource Center on October 10th. Dr. Conrad Ng, Smithsonian Asian Pacific American Center Director, delivered the keynote address during the center's anniversary celebration, and he talked about the AARC as a place of belonging.
It's clear that this center serves a vital civic function. It's a place for communities to come together, a resource that can connect people to the resources, to the services that they need. And it's an opportunity for Asian Americans to learn about our heritage and to feel a sense of belonging to the community in which we live. You know, with the AARC and in its 2 years, I can think of how the children here today will, and generations after them, will be able to see Asian America as a natural part of Austin's landscape. You know, as natural as the barbecue and the music. Basically a part of the city's heritage that makes Austin great.
The AARC is a public facility operating under the City of Austin Parks and Recreation Department. Since opening its doors in October 2013, the AARC has welcomed nearly 50,000 visitors. It provides a meaningful space, programs, and resources for Austinites to share and celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander cultures, histories, and perspectives. And before we leave the Asian American Resource Center, we'd like to introduce you to AARC staff member Michael Miyazaki. Michael is a building and grounds assistant at AARC, and he's been touched by the Smithsonian exhibit in a very personal way. While assisting the center staff in installing the exhibit, Michael chanced on a familiar face.
I was surprised, and I had to pause a little bit and find someone to show them because I was so excited.
That surprise was a photo of his uncle, Herbert Miyazaki, a member of the famed 442nd Infantry Regiment in the Second World War. The regiment, composed almost entirely of soldiers of Japanese ancestry, went on to become the most decorated unit in American history, with 21 Medal of Honor recipients. Until this chance encounter, Michael had no knowledge of the exhibit, and he'd never seen the photo, but he was sure he recognized a familiar face.
I looked at the name, and that's when I said, okay, yeah.
Michael's uncle has passed on, but he sent a photo of the exhibit to his father in Guam, who we're sure is as excited and proud as the rest of the family on his brother's recognition and service. We're pretty proud of him, too. The AARC is the only Texas location to showcase the Smithsonian exhibit, which will be on display through November 21st. You can learn more about it and the AARC by visiting the website at the bottom of your screen. That's all for this week's City View. Our next episode airs October 23rd. Thanks for watching.